are back after my short little vacation, impromptu vacation, because I didn't expect it to get damn near 40 below here. I'm sorry for not being around for 4 days, 3.5 days, whatever the fuck it is. But apparently shit's going to get better. We're supposed to not drop back to even teens most of this next 10 days, so everything should be good. So, this is going to be a quite short and simple update. There's only a few things to look at. Technically, I think there's only one thing I need to make and test. Greg got sick earlier this week. Apparently, eating chocolates is not good for him, at least a specific kind of chocolates. So, very short. First thing we need to test out before we actually make something is that the covers you can actually light things through and interact with tools through. Mainly the issue was with the burning mixer. We had to put the thing on the side here because it wouldn't light. What am I missing in this? I have no chlorine. Which means I should be out over here, but I don't have any of my tools because, well, I haven't been back on here since we did the exploring thing in the twilight. That was the last thing we did before we took off for a few days. So let me get a few important things here. It'll be easy enough to test just if I can smack it with the lighter. I don't even have to turn it on. I just want to see if I'm truly completely out. Yes, I am. Alright, so before when we do this, it would give us a GUI. Now it seems to work. We can also check this right through, which is something else we couldn't do. So that means I can now take this and put it back on the front where it needs to be. Well, where I like it to be. So that's number one. And number two is the barometer gas cylinder, which is a measuring pot, but for gases with a capacity of 8,000 liters because compressed gas. So we have a steel one, a stainless steel one, and a tungsten one. I have no idea why you're going to have gases that are hot enough that you would need to make something other than steel. I guess if you have an acidic gas, but I don't know if we have any acidic gases. So I'm just going to make the steel one. Basically, I'm guessing the hammer is going to go here. It's the only empty slot. You need 2 steel rings, 2 curved steel plates, a regular steel plate around, which I've never made, and a steel screw. And then a screwdriver over there. We have exactly enough plates. Them on there, and I forgot to grab the damn hammer. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Hammer's over here. What the hell am I going over there for? I do need to go see if I have a steel dust, though. But everything should be back to normal tomorrow. We missed out on Borderlands the last 2 days because of this crap. We're not going to be doing Borderlands today. Not that that really bothers anybody, because most people don't watch it, which is fine with me. It's mainly for me and Junior. We just, do it for us, and if nobody comes and watches, That's y'all's choice. Alright, so there's a steel dust. I've never made a steel round. Is it just hammering a nugget? You can file a chunk. You can lathe a nugget. Or you can sharpen a nugget. Okay, so I need a steel nugget out of this. I've got the steel screw I need. Go ahead and get these two done. That gives us everything but the 2 steel rings and the nugget. So there's the ring. And do I have a... I'm looking for an actual ingot one. Wait a minute, I should have a steel nugget left, shouldn't I? No, I probably use them all for flint and tinders. Damn. Alright, I was looking for an ingot. I don't have one. I know where there is one. Let's just make a new one. No reason to go over there and steal that one. I'll make a new one later. I'll steal one from here. I'll just borrow this one over here for a minute. It won't mind. There we go. And I'm actually going to need another steel in here. Yeah, I got 2 steel rings right there, so no I don't. Never mind. Got 3 steel links. Those are about a nugget apiece. How about we just do this? Blink. Try to turn into a zombie here. Eat some experiment 115. So I don't need to pour the rings. I just need to pour... Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a nugget mold. I poured that thing in there, and I don't have a nugget mold. And I can't pull that out of there. I will burn up my ass. Get out of my adventuring suit. So that thing can just sit there. Trying to think. Yeah, screw it. It'll just sit there. I'll just turn this into nuggets and go throw it in the lathe. No reason to use a sharpener. I don't have anything to do it with. And we'll get this barometer made and checked out. Excuse me, Mr. Lathe. Could you round that for me? Thank you very much. Alright, let's go check this thing out. It'd be nice if you'd make us a big version of this, because this is like the portable propane tank that you get for like your barbecue. It'd be nice if you get us one of the big ones, so we'd have just a steel gas tank. That would be quite useful. I've personally been going over in my head exactly what we would need to transport this small amount of gas in ever since I seen it in the update. And I haven't quite figured it out yet. But I'm sure there's some reason for it. Else he wouldn't have added it. Alright, so here we go. There's our barometer gas tank. And I'm guessing that you can do the same thing. Yeah, same thing that you did with the Other one, you click on the top and it goes up. Click on the bottom, goes down by 50s. Yep, that's what I was figuring. So same thing as a measuring pot, just for gases. Now my question is, does it work like a valve or not? Because it kind of looks like it, but I'm guessing you're still going to need a actual valve. You're not going to be able to just smack this onto a machine. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it got anything out of there, but yeah, if I grab this, smack it on there, there we go. Now we have 8,000 liters of hydrogen gas. So yeah, that works. Now question is, how do I put shit back in? Let's see, where do I want to put a little bit of hydrogen? Let's see if I can put it in this one. You can't do it through the nozzle. I should be able to place it up there, and it should auto pull in. It's not. Hi, Supercoder. How's it going, man? Click on the side with empty hand to set the limit. Height and sneak sensitive. Yeah, like the other thing. So how do I... If you don't have to use a gas nozzle, which to me you should, because, you know, it's a gas. You really can't use a funnel, right? That's for liquids only. Or it should be. Let's, did I grab a drum? No, I didn't. Let's find a drum. Actually, I got a hydrogen tank right out here. Let's go see. Because the measuring pot, you can just... See, I can't even hit this thing with this. It won't let me hit it with it. So, if I do that... Yeah, I didn't figure a funnel would work. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get this out of here. It's not too bad, Dyer. It's in the teens now, so it's not bad. I know it's kind of weird to most people hearing. I know Crazy Evans told me, she's like, that's not normal temperature, man. All right, so can I hit this with a wrench? You can't hit it with a wrench to tell it to auto out. So exactly how the fuck are we supposed to get it out of here? Anybody got an idea? Crazy told me I was nuts when I said, oh, it's back up in the teens now. It's all right. It's not that cold. The actual reason why I haven't streamed any today is because my body is still adjusting to the new cold. I've been shivering all day. It's kind of weird. When it was negative 20, I didn't shiver. I was cold, but I didn't shiver. Because my body was, you know, numb from the cold. But now that it's up into the teens, I'm like shivering all the time. Because if you guys don't know, I've got a chimney right next to where I sit. And there's a draft that comes in. So I get this cold air kind of blowing right down on me when I'm at my computer. And I've done everything I can this winter to try to stop up this damn draft. And I just can't figure out where exactly it's coming from and get rid of it. Let's try a pipe. Now, what the hell is a CU? Is that a cold unit? I think CU is cold unit. Alright, so there's a small rubber hose. Hydrogen is lighter than gas. We're going to put it here. We can't even connect the thing to it. I only have one other option, and that is what you'd put the measuring cup in. Yes, chimney-like fireplace. And that is to put it into a bathing pot or a mixing bowl, but you would expect a bathing pot or a mixing bowl to, like, void the gas because it would just come right out. Okay, that was... Yeah, that doesn't work. It puts the whole thing in. Let's go see if Greg is around. He's not around. Alright, well, either my brain is frozen and still needs to thaw out, or there isn't a way of getting this shit out of here other than like a canning machine. I'm sure the canning machine would do. I guess you could make one of these if you wanted to get the butane into a canning machine without using a drum. Except it's only like 3 units smaller than a drum. Let me go find a drum, make sure the canning machine will empty it. I don't know anything else is going to empty this motherfucker. Anybody else have an idea? Do I seriously not have a drum in here? You gotta be shitting me. And yes, I do believe Greg uses CU for the, damn, I'm full on oil. I know one other place I might have a drum. Well, technically I have 2. One is in here, which I don't. And the other is, I can steal that one. But I do believe... Yeah, this one's empty. So I can steal this one for a second. Dun, dun, dun. Remember when I said that you think you didn't break anything? Didn't break anything about what? Alright. So there we go. We got the 490 butane in there. There's nothing in there. So now if I put this in here, that's going to empty it and give me the hydrogen there and give it back. So I can get it out with that. Just not quite sure why I want to. That up there. That'll put the butane back in it. And then I can put this here, which will get the hydrogen out of it. And I can go put it over there and get it out of it. I'm going to report this stream for happening too late for me since I need to head off to sleep. Hey Q, how's it going? E, do you got any idea how the fuck this thing's meant to work? Because I'm fucking lost. This thing makes no sense to me on how you're supposed to get shit out of it. Greg does weird things, and I know from experience, he's gonna say, "Bear, you're an idiot. You do this," but I just don't get it. What I've been tested. Did you just show up, you lazy son of a no good? This thing right here. Rewind the stream. Watch what I've been doing. It's not like I've been here long. It's a measuring cup. It's a measuring pot, but for gases. And I have no idea, other than the canning machine, how you're supposed to get the shit out of it. I have no fucking clue. Very well. Just hanging around. Been watching your recent recorded streams. I must say there's been making many... Oh, yes. Greg has been doing great things with GT6. Adding a lot of really nice things. This week we're getting a button panel, kind of like what we had back in GT4. Don't worry about this stream being a bit late, because, well, I'm not going to be here too long, because this is the last thing I have to test. Because there was only two things, because Greg got sick. Get some fluid in me here. Isn't there the taps and shit just for gases? There's only the gas nozzle, and you can only pull with a gas nozzle. You can't insert with a gas nozzle. There isn't a funnel equivalent to a nozzle that I know of. And I'm guessing you probably can't, like, put this on there, because I don't think you can do it with the measuring pot either. Yes, Yeti fight soon. But not today, like Crazy said. Because, see, I can easily pull the stuff out of a machine into it. I just can't get a set amount. Now, what I am going to use this for is that I have 490 units of butane in this machine, and I need another 10. I was expecting this to work, where I could just put it on top and it would auto pull out of it, but that doesn't work. The only thing I've seen that works is putting it into this canning machine. I have no idea how you're supposed to interact with this thing and make it do what it's supposed to do. I've tried measuring pots, which didn't make any sense, but I tried it. I have no idea. Alright, well, I'm sure Greg will watch the stream and yell at me later and tell me all the things I did wrong. So, other than that, we are done. This is your quick little short stream. We'll be back tomorrow with a normal stream. It may not be as early in the morning as I usually do. My sleep is still a bit messed up. I didn't wake up till like 11 o'clock today. So expect the stream to be somewhere around 11, 12 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, which will be good for E because that's when he finally gets up. I'm not shooting it with a gun. That would make it explode. which I'm sure Greg didn't do, but it would be funny as shit. This release is already out because I wasn't here to test it yesterday. Greg went ahead and released. There wasn't much to actually test anyways. We'll be back on the normal testing schedule as long as everything goes well with Greg and his schedule. I'll be back to testing on Thursdays. Be back to streaming every day. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we should be on Fear the Night with Crazy and Dyer. And I may even pull some Kerbal Space out of my ass tonight, but I'm guessing it'll probably be more like Sunday night, because usually Friday and Saturday I don't stream, as people are usually busy. So go ahead, and if you want this update, go grab it off of Greg's website. It's already posted in GT Help mod releases, and I will get the pack updated and out. I will try to do a full set of updates. So GT6 Adventure, GT6 Fight, GT6 only. Try to get all of them done and updated. And for anybody that didn't know, it's now on Curse again. I will not be interacting with the admins, so you shouldn't have to worry about it going anywhere. I won't be getting banned. Ultima Heart is taking care of that, so I won't be dealing with them. Thanks to Supercoder and Qwerty for getting the shit straight with Curse, so we could actually have it there. Yeah, I understand, and I will be doing the same, Creeper. I do believe Crazy and Junior will be doing their farming simulator stream here after I get done, so you guys can stick around and watch that if you'd like. Watch Crazy wreck every tractor ever available, and Junior plow a field for 6 fucking hours like he did yesterday. Hopefully he's doing something other than plowing a field for 6 hours. But I think that's all I got for you. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Stay warm wherever you are. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, early afternoon.